Hey couture cuties, welcome back to KKC, the place to be for all of your plus size necessities. I am Coco and this is my closet, 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 this is my closet. I am so happy to be back in front of the camera for your weekly dose of plus size slay. Now remember to like, comment, and subscribe to Coco's Couture Closet here on YouTube and follow me on all of my social media platforms that will be listed down below in the description box. Now, without no more delay, let's get into this plus size slay. Fashion or figure, come on down. All right. So y'all know nobody does plus size thigh-high boots quite like fashion or figure, and every year your girl come back with a lot. Stay tuned for the end of this video though, because I got some customer service concerns that I want to address on my platform to let all of my cuties know what they might run into when shopping their next fashion or figure sale. Anyway, let's talk about this first pair of boots because I am absolutely obsessed with them. They are a beige. They are a little light. I would say they're beige because, and I'm looking over here in my mirror, I would definitely say they're beige because they're a little too light to be tan. So I would say they're more of a beige color. This is like a snakeskin or an animal, like a crocodile type of leather that the boots are made of. Clearly they go all the way over the knee and right up to the thigh. I love them. Now, these boots are more of a harder leather. So as I turn around, you'll see that they bunch up a little bit more than my normal pair of fashion to figure boots would, especially when you get around the calf area where we usually need the most support at when we're dealing with our boots for plus size women. So keep that in mind when purchasing like the snake print boots and like the animal print boots, that leather is going to be harder. It's a very structured and hard leather. These were a little more difficult to get in than I normally experience with my fashion or figure boots, but I'm willing to bet that if I adjust the strings a bit and play around with them a bit more, that I'll get that leverage to move the shoe up and down and bring it a little further over my thigh. I also have a really, really nice, sturdy, chunky heel to them. Very, very cute. I love this color. Absolutely love it. There's a zipper right on the inside of each pair of boots. The leather kind of buckled a little bit at the foot part, but I also know this is an 11 and I'm a 10.5. So there's about a half a size of shoe still left at the toe, which when I get pointed toe shoes, I always size up. This is the first boot from Fashion or Figure. Okay, couture cutie, so I angled the camera downward a little better this time so that you all can get a better feel for the boots. These next pair of boots are a beautiful snakeskin thigh high, and I just want to turn around real quick to show you guys that I did unloose the strings in the back, and just like I thought, it helped to bring the thigh high up higher and avoid that buckling at the foot that it was doing, because strangely enough, when I got this out the box, it was already, you know, buckling a little bit at the toe. And so that alarmed me a little, like, did somebody return these or something? But once I undid the strings, loosened them up, I was able to pull the boot up more, which then in turn straightened the boot out. But this is another boot. If you decide to get this, use the links in the description box below. If you decide to get these, just know that this is more of a structured leather. This is not a soft leather. This is definitely a harder leather. So just keep that in mind because you'll sweat a little more in these. Are the next boots from Fashion or Figure. Okay, couture cuties, so these next boots from Fashion or Figure, size 11. This is a regular 11 though. These I would say would have been my favorite boot, but I'm almost sure these were a return of somebody's because they have some scuff marks on the front of them, and also this part right here, there's a spot. But again, I want these boots bad enough to the point that you can't see that unless you like got x-ray lenses on my boots. And so I'm not even gonna bother sending them back. I may never get them back again. And if I do, it damn sure ain't gonna be at that price. And these boots, when I went online, they were selling out really quickly. So not in this color though, but in black, these were selling out very, very quickly. This is another cream colored thigh-high boot. But unlike my other boots, this is not pointed toe, this is round toe. And actually, that's part of the reason why this is my favorite boot, because I'm more of a fan of a round toe than a pointed toe. But it seemed like a lot of the thigh highs are coming more so now in pointed toe, because everybody's looking for that more dressed up look for their thigh highs than an everyday look. I feel like these provide the perfect everyday look. I love this like sweater material. Is so stretchy, y'all. If I didn't have these nails on, I'm almost certain I could get these boots at least to like right here, because it's so much more material down around my ankle that I couldn't get to. When you put these on, you have to put these on like tights. So I would not recommend you putting them on with clogs, because then you're gonna struggle and you're not gonna be able to get the, what's the word I'm looking for, the full effect of the boot, because you can't pull it up all the way over your thigh. Because I know this would give me at least bottom thigh action, and I am here for it. I love this heel. It's so comfortable. These are size 11, and I can actually feel that extra half size of space. These would make for a good, almost a good rain boot, because the foot is like that rain boot type material, but it's way thicker. The heel is thick. I feel like the heel is purposely made for a plus size body. Like, it's very supportive. Fashion Figure, what's good? Like, what's good? Give a small influencer a chance, period. But anyway, these are the next boots from Fashion Figure. I'm in love with them. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Okay, so keeping it 100, I'm very disappointed in these boots. So we're not gonna even spend a lot of time on them, because I do want to circle back and talk to y'all more about my customer service experience. But I broke my thumbnail, just put these on. Broke my thumbnail trying to get the chap part of these around my belt, because apparently you have to. So if you decide to buy these, let me circle back because my irritation is starting to reflect on camera. If you decide to buy these, number one, get a thin belt. I recommend one of those belts like that they sell at the beauty supply. That seemed like that'll be a nice, like more narrow belt, because the boots, they don't come with the belt attached. You have to have your own belt, and the belt goes into the chap area, to this part right here. Then the part that the loop that hooks to the belt from the boots was glued shut. Like, I had to pry it open. That's how I broke my thumbnail, because I had to pry it open with my nails to even get on. It took me so long to get these things on the belt just for them not to be long enough. Y'all, look at this. Like, I would recommend these boots for a short person, honestly. And if you want to buy them and you a size 11, inbox me. So I would recommend these for a short person, because clearly my booty too high, my body too long, my stomach too big, whatever the case is, it ain't connected. Now, if I was somebody who wore my pants under my stomach, then yeah, I probably would be able to. Let me see. Nope. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. So I'm very disappointed in these. They that soft leather though that I really like. Now I'm just on camera looking crazy with some little ass booty shorts on for no reason. I wanted to kind of give y'all a look of the look that I was gonna be wearing when I go see Lizzo this year in concert, because I bought these boots specifically for that. But because the concert is this November in Chicago. But look like I'm gonna be looking for another boot and a whole nother look, because this is a no. So keep all that in mind if you decide to purchase these. They're not tall girl friendly. The Chap part is not tall girl friendly and it's difficult to maneuver. Luckily it unsnapped from the boot. So I literally had to unsnap them from the boot, put them on my belt, and then put my belt on. It was too much. It was too much for a boot, and the boot is not even very comfortable at all. So I'm going to end this here before my disappointment starts to reflect. And I want to tell y'all real quick about my customer service experience. Come on, have a seat with me, and let's talk for a second. This is the end of the Fashion to Figure haul. All right, Couture Cuties, I'm so happy you made it to the end of the video because I want to make sure that this review is a full circle review. And disclaimer, regardless of what's just happened or what I'm about to explain to you happened, 9 times out of 10, I hate to even say this, but I don't even hate to even say this because my honesty is my channel, period. So regardless, I'm probably still gonna, not even probably, I'm still gonna be shopping with Fashion to Figure. Like, even though my issues are concerning to me and still are, their clothes, the quality of their clothes is just unmatched. Like, the Fashion to Figures, the Reb Dolls, and the plus size, the companies who are plus size in their niche, meaning they're basically strictly plus size. A lot of them who sell more modern clothes, like the Reb Dolls and the Fashion to Figures, they're expensive. The Torrids and stuff, they're expensive. But the quality of Fashion to Figures clothes and their boots is unmatched. Fashion to Figure, feel free to reach out to me. All of my information is in the description box below if you all happen to come across this video and see this video, because I really would like to know, like, what happened and why things went the way that they did, because I do have a bit of a sour taste in my mouth for you all, and I probably won't shop again until the next big sale, which is typically not what I would do. So as a customer, and not even as an influencer or a YouTuber or anything like that, just as a customer, a little customer courtesy call never hurt anybody. So my information in the comments section below. And do this mean that I don't want to work with them? No, it don't. Last year I experienced something very similar, and I chose not to mention it because as a up and coming new influencer, my goal is never to rub any company that I shop with regularly or that I would love to work with in the future the wrong way. But again, I'm not anything if my word is my bond, and at the end of the day, as humans, our word is all we have. So if I'm not going to be completely honest, then then what is my channel? So basically, Fashion to Figure ran a 40% off their whole website for Black Friday and Cyber Monday. They've done it every year for at least the last 3 years. So they ran it again this year, and I always take advantage of that sale. Cyber Monday or Black Friday, I'm going to put all the dates across. I received an email, I can't remember the date, I'm gonna put the date of the email across here, saying that your order has shipped. Part of your order has shipped. One pair of my boots has shipped, and they said that the rest of the order was in processing. And I said, okay, usually when they ship out separate like that from Fashion to Figure, I get worried because I feel like it's gonna be a problem, because that's what I experienced the last 2 years, and that my order was gonna be shorted. But I'm patient. I'm anything if I'm not patient. And so I waited and I just checked the status. So when the boots got here, I checked the first pair of boots that got here were the Snakeskin boots. I checked the status of the rest of my shipment, and they said that it was still being processed. And I said, okay, these boots have shipped and everything, and it's still in processing status. I feel like something is gonna go wrong. And so I waited a little more time, and then I reached out to customer service via the chat on the website. So no, not the channel website. Sorry, I'm lying. I called customer service and I explained to customer service what had happened in the past 2 years and that it had been a healthy amount of time since my other boots delivered and my other boots were still in processing. My other 3 pair, because I ordered 4 total, were still in processing, and that was concerning to me because every year it seems like something like this happens. But only when I make big purchases using this big coupon. I was like, let me make this clear. I don't want a refund. I don't want a refund. Because they don't have a problem. I've never had to fight with Fashion to Figure about a refund, or how long the refund was going to take, or why I haven't gotten a refund yet. I've never had to have that conversation with them. What happens is that now you've refunded me for that sales price of the boot, but I still want my boot. And so now if I still want my boot and it comes back into stock, I have to pay full price for that boot now, which can range from like $90 to like $200 for their boots. I wanted him to find out why my boots were still in process, and when I see on the website that they still have all of the boots that I bought in my size. So like 2 days later, I'll put the date across the screen. They messaged me, they sent me an email and they said that we don't know what's going on with your order. We're still investigating it, but we wanted to let you know we're investigating it, and we'll keep in contact with you through this email. So okay, so I'm waiting. I messaged and was like, basically, because at this point I was fed up because I felt like they didn't care. Nobody had contacted me. It had been over a certain amount of time, and I still was missing. And this wasn't a cheap order. Regular price, those 4 pair of boots would have cost me about $600. And so with shipping, tax, and all of that would have cost me about $600. And I had a 40% off coupon. So I messaged and I was like, and I pulled my little bitty influencer card because it's little, but it worked, and I'm finna tell y'all how. I basically told them that I was waiting on those boots, which wasn't a lie, because you're getting the haul now. Wanted to do reels and TikToks during the holiday with them. So I told them that I was waiting on those boots so that I can review those boots on my YouTube channel, because my subscribers look for me yearly to do a boot haul to tell them where to get their thigh-high winter boots from, and that I needed my boots. I did not want a refund. I didn't get any response. About 3 hours later, I'll put a timestamp because it was like 3 hours later it was 3 hours later. I got a email for all 3 pair of my boots, and it said my boots had shipped. Oh, okay, perfect. But what blew me and made me happy at the same time, which is like so conflicting emotionally, is that the next day my boots delivered. So at 3 a.m. I got 3 emails, or 2 emails, but basically the email said that all of my boots were out for delivery today. Never heard anything back from that chat or anything like that. I just got my boots, and I guess that was supposed to be the end of it. Now here's my issue. Last year, I had the same problem, and they canceled my order and only shipped me 3 of the 5 pair of boots that I ordered. I ordered 5 pair. I got 3. They only shipped me 3 pair of the boots. The year before that, they canceled my whole order and I had ordered 4 pair. They shipped me 1 pair of boots and refunded me for the rest of it. What I feel like is happening is that they're fine with us using that coupon. They just don't want us to overindulge in it. And if that's the case, then, and I feel like I'm going to put my foot in my mouth saying this, but you need to make a disclaimer. You need to put on the website exclusions, as some exclusions apply or something, or boots are excluded or whatever the case. But I don't feel like they would do that because I feel like a chunk of the sales on those boots come during these big sales, because I don't know a whole lot of people who are going to spend $125 per pair on boots unless they only buy one. I feel like that my order was purposely being sabotaged. I feel like my order was purposely being sabotaged because I was overindulging in the coupon. Because I took full advantage of it and was able to get a $600 purchase down to like $320. I don't like being put in a compromising position, because after I sent that email saying that I was an influencer, now I didn't do a nasty, I'm an effing influencer, and if you don't send me my I'm gonna definitely let my channel know, blah blah blah. I didn't do all of that. I just mentioned the reason I was, constantly following up. And I feel like if I never mentioned that I was gonna be that I was an influencer and a YouTuber, because I'm not an influencer, I'm a digital creator. If I never mentioned that I was a YouTuber, I don't think I would have got my order. I think they would have canceled the rest of my order like they did in the previous years. Anyway, that is the end of this video. I just wanted to come on camera and give you all some final thoughts. Again, like I said, don't be surprised if you look up and I got a mashup haul and it includes fashion and figure, because yeah, I don't think I'm fully over them. I just feel like I'm going to pull back a whole lot. Like, I feel like it has to be something to really tickle my fancy to make me shop with them again. So, yeah. But I love you all so, so, so much. Continue to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on all of my social media platforms. I'm Dr. Coco_Curve on Instagram and TikTok. And like I always say, bring your mama, bring your sister, bring your auntie, bring your cousin, bring your gay uncle, baby. Hell, bring your baby. Because we got room. And there's always room for curves in Coco's Couture Closet and sponsorships. I'll catch you guys later. Bye. Mwah. Mwah. I miss y'all so much. Oh, I miss y'all so much.